Hello watchers, today I have got another Jackson's haul. I couldn't resist as they had a printmaking sale on from Friday the 1st of October until the 7th of October, I think. So I couldn't resist because there was quite a few bits that I wanted to get for some projects that I want to do for Christmas and beyond. And I sort of want to update some of my tools as well, my cutting tools. So let's see what I've got in here. And as always, there's a link below in the description to get 10% off your first order if you're a new customer with them. And it'll give you 10% off your first order. So first up is a 6-inch brayer because I've only got the smaller ones. So this is I'm hoping this is going to help with my backgrounds when I'm just doing like a graded colour. And what did we get here? These are some of the Fabriano cards. I'll open this up. So yeah, these feel lovely. So they're like let's see if I can get, no, the side camera's not, don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the camera's picking it up. There's a texture, almost like a watercolor texture. They're a little bit thinner than what I thought they would be. But yeah, you just fold them in half and use them as cards. And I believe these are the landscape ones, but you can also use them that way up as well. I believe these are a set of 10, and then you get the envelopes as well, which are textured envelopes as well, but no watermarks on any of them. So I thought I'd give them a whirl to use them for printmaking Christmas cards this year. So that's why I've got those, and they're in the sale as well. Then I've got some Japanese Lino block to try this one because I've never tried this. I've only used the grey stuff, well, cream stuff, which is this stuff. It's soft Lino, but when you're cutting into it, it's sometimes difficult to see where you've cut into it and how far you have, but apparently this, when you cut into this, I don't think it matters which side you use, you'll get the colour underneath, so as you cut into it it'll be a different colour, so it's better to help you with your designs. Then I also got some Speedy Carve block as well, which is really soft compared to this one's a little bit stiffer, but I think this is Jackson's own brand, this one. I enjoy using it, it's a little difficult to see, but thought I'd give that a whirl as well, that brand. I'm not sure what's in here. There's more of the card stuff, but these ones come in a set for some reason. So I'll just open these up. I think it's because there's 20 in here. Yeah, so they're the Fabriano. again with the envelopes as well. Are they all together? Yeah. So these ones actually make smaller cards. So these ones are this size, whereas the other ones are more, these are more A6 size, and then the other ones, if I can grab one again, are more like a smaller A5. But obviously these are portrait, but again you can use them landscape like that. So we'll see about those. And of course the envelopes as well. Really like this design. It's very vintage, oldie worldy, which I quite like. Then we've got some Cranfield traditional relief ink, copper. I only got a small one of this because I don't use too much of the metallic. So I didn't need a big tin of this one. I think I've already got a gold. Yeah, I've got the gold and I really like it because it's really thick and luxurious when you use it. And when it dries, it still feels really thick and luxurious. It's really great. I love that stuff. And I believe this should be some more ink as well. Yeah, so I got carbon black in the Cranfield traditional inks. Then Rubine magenta. The reason why I sort of bought some of these to get going with, and I love them, it's just to clean the linos off, it's quite difficult because you have to clean them off with oil as opposed to soap and water. So it was a little bit difficult. And with how quick I work, sometimes it's not very convenient. However, I then went on and got some Sminke lino print stuff, and these are water based, but with the prints I have a lot of problems with them because they actually reactivate. So when you put one layer on and then you put another, leave it to dry and then put another layer on, sometimes it can bleed through and activate the layer underneath, which if you want that effect, great, but usually I like quite a graphic sort of look, so I like having sharp lines, which I'm not able to achieve with this yet unless I'm doing something wrong with them. So I'm going to have to suck it up and deal with having to go for the harder cleaning option, because with these ones I get the perfect crisp lines. So I've gone back to this and got some more colours basically. And of course they're on sale, so I think there's about £5 off a big can, which is really good. And Jackson's I think are the cheapest to buy Cranfield inks already, but then on top of the sale as well. It was great. I thought I only ordered 3 colours. I didn't realise I ordered 4, so this might be a little bit of a surprise. And I got a Prussian blue, which I forgot because I thought I only ordered a white. And I did order a white. And then a white as well. So obviously try to get different variations of the colour. But, I mean, they both say they're 500 gram, but this comes in a smaller tin. I don't know why, but the extender does as well, so that's weird. But yes, lots and lots of ink. Now, this is the thing that I was umming and ahhing about doing. Purchasing, I should say. And that's because it is very expensive. But when I was just looking at 1 or 2 of the items that's in here, it was working out to be like half the price. So I just thought, you know what, bite the bullet and get the whole set. So I have done, and they're in the sale, so I think there was like £50 off in the sale. So this whole order has cost what this would have cost at full price, but then I've technically got all that stuff for free, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, these are the peripheral cutting tools, lino cutting tools. They're swish made, and they're not interchangeable like the SD things are. And they have all different cutting blades in different ways of doing things. Oh, they already feel really sharp as well. And they come in this really handy storage tool. So yeah, we've got loads of things here. We've got some really nice gouges here. My side camera really doesn't want to focus today. Having so many issues with those cameras. They're the Olympus pens, but I've had them a long time. I think they're on the way out. But anyway, yeah, so there's lots of different gouge styles on here. So I'm going to have fun experimenting with these and seeing what different cuts they do and how big. And then look at this little teeny tiny one. So yeah, we're going to have fun with those and experimenting with them. But the handles, these feel really nice. I mean, just the hold, they just sit in the hand really well. Perhaps I'm not holding them right, but to me that's how they just feel nice. That's nice and round, and then you've got the flat side there. But it just feels really nice to hold like that. So yeah, this is really smooth and nice, really well finished. And then I think just the information booklet about all the different tools they do. And they do a lot of tools for different things. Okay, so a second parcel has arrived, as well as a couple of bits from Jackson's as well that had got missed out of the box. So these are the Cranfeld Calico Safe Relief inks. So we'll give these a whirl. I believe they react and behave the way the normal the relief inks do. However, if you use these on fabrics and I don't know, say if you're doing a print on a t-shirt or something, they're okay to throw in the washing machine. And the print, oh my god, I'm making such a bad job of this. And the print should stay just as nice. So in this set, again on sale, we've got Process Red Magenta, Process Blue Cyan, Process Yellow, Opaque White, Black, and an extender. So it'd be interesting to see what they are like, because I'm thinking about doing maybe like my logo on some t-shirts or like an apron or something. So that's why I thought I'd give these a go. Plus they're in the sale and they're a complete set, so we thought we'd give those a go. The other thing that came are these are Jackson's own in the lino that's mounted onto these blocks. Because at the moment I'm having difficulty getting a full flush of colour, and I wasn't sure if it was my lack of skill or if it wasn't flat enough. So I'm hoping using these Lino blocks might give me advantage to what I've not had before, so we'll see how they work out as well. But these are super cheap. I mean, these are obviously they're not as cheap as what Lino on their own would be. I think this is a really hard Lino as well that's on it, but I'm hoping it's going to give me super sharp edges. I think this is $1.70 and then this was £3, and that's about A5 and A6-ish. So they are a little bit more pricey, but hopefully they're going to do the job. And then the other thing was another Cranfield ink, 500 gram jars. The reason why I prefer buying the expensive jars is because it's easier to get stuff in and out, more control. This is raw sienna, by the way. But also, if you've got leftover ink on your palette, you can just scrape it back in, so you're not wasting anything. And I just find these a lot easier to manage. Obviously, storage is a pain in the butt, but we can never have too much storage. I'm hoping I can bend that out, but never mind. A bit dinted. Yeah, they're the last few items from Jackson's. But now I also ordered some bits from handprinted .co.uk, I believe it is, because I recently got a X-Cut Express die cutting machine, but you can actually double it up as a printing machine. Printing press is what I'm trying to say. And hand printed actually do an accessory kit to be able to do that, because apparently it's very popular to use because it's tiny, it's compact, and if you're only doing small linos, it's great. But obviously if you're doing massive ones, you need the proper big expensive printing machines. Sorry about the noise in the background, my dog is licking his water. Yep, so basically it's just a piece of felt and like a really thick piece of, I'd say it's acrylic, to go through the roller bed. So I could probably do a print, quite a long print, or just some small ones along, and it just goes through the bed as you're rolling it. So yeah, I thought that was a good idea for me to get. I'll leave a link in the cards above if you don't know what I'm on about when I say the X-Cut Express die cutting machine. The link is from my studio vlog where I unpacked it. I got it second hand on eBay, so have a look at that, and if you don't know what I mean. And then the other few goodies that I got, also from handprinted.co.uk, or it might be .com, I'm not sure. But I believe you can buy all this stuff on Jackson's. It's just they're either out of stock on Jackson's, or I was trying to make up for free delivery from handprinted. So, ooh, they gave us little love hearts. I don't know why. It's a simple thing, but I do like it when companies do stuff like that. So, let's just get rid of that. Yeah, so it is hand printed, and it will focus, .co.uk. And these are some registration clips And the markers, you could always make your own really, but they weren't that expensive. So I thought I'd just get some to see how it go, where you can line up all your prints. So they're roughly the same all of the time, as it explains on the back. So I thought I'd get those hand printed. I think they just specialise in printmaking stuff. They don't do anything else. Then I also got the silver cranfield, which was definitely out of stock in both the sizes at Jackson's, so I got it from there. Then, as I explained earlier in the video, I find it quite difficult to clean off the oil from the Lino prints, the cranfield oil, because it is such a pain in the arse to clean. So I thought I would try some actual official printmakers cleaner, but only for the Lino, because off of the tools and the inking plates and stuff it comes off really easily, but because it's the Lino that I've cut into, there's a lot of nook and crannies that it gets stuck to, so I do find that much harder to clean. So I thought I'd give Zest It a go, printmakers cleaner. I've only got a little one just to see what it's like. Plus, I know if I do like it, I'll get the big bottle and then I can use the little bottle for better control. And then also just some metal palette knives, because I've got lots of palette knives, but they're plastic. And they stain, and they're really flexible. So I thought I'd just get some more palette knives. Just trying to see how to open this. I think it's just cutting along the top. So yeah, that's everything that I've got for printmaking on this whole video. Let me know if there's anything you want me to show in more detail. Maybe perhaps how the Calico works differently to the traditional relief inks, perhaps, I don't know. Or maybe you just want to see some swatches or just how I'm printing. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you do want to see more things in more detail, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and in the meantime, happy architecting.